Hey, y'all, I don't even know if y'all heard what I just said. Let's do this again. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Shades Tube. Happy and blessed Saturday, Sunday. It is 11:52 p.m. out here on the West Coast. You guys, don't forget to turn your clocks back 1 hour just in case you didn't do it because you just don't want to be messed up in the morning. So turn that clock back 1 hour, okay? Because daylight savings time has ended. All righty. Thank you, Jermaine. Y'all know I be tripping. Good morning, KMB. Good morning, Jermaine. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Excuse me, in the bushes in. Hello to everybody who watches this in the replay. So let's go ahead and do our copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Hold on, y'all. I always start all this coughing when I get online. This daggone cold of mine is something else. But let me go ahead and read this again. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That copyright disclaimer is scrolling across my screen. It's in the background. It's in my comments. It's in my description. It's in my bio. It's in my and guys, if you enjoy this content tonight, make sure you do a thumbs up, okay, which is liking. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And don't forget to share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. All right. It's cold. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to get all this done before I start coughing again. Let's go ahead and turn this music down just a little bit too. So I hope you guys had a good Saturday. I definitely did. And we are here tonight because we didn't get a chance to talk about the actual live last night. We had a good live yesterday, but I did not get a chance to discuss these topics that I had. We was actually talking about some more stuff last night. If you guys didn't see that live, go check it out a little bit. It's 4 hours long, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but just check it out just to see what we were discussing last night. All right. All right. So tonight, guys, first, let me just say congratulations, Shades Tube, and everybody who support me. We have 475,000 views, y'all. That's good, huh? Yay. And we also have 2,800 and something subscribers. Thank you guys so much for showing Shades Tube some love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and welcome to all of my new subbies. And thanks to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right. Okay. So tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about Kim Porter, the dude who testified what he said he has. We're going to talk about Young Thug. He's free, y'all. Like I said before, like we already know, we're going to be talking about him. And we're going to also cover the story about a daughter who cooked her mom on the grill. And as far as Javion McGee, I don't think there is any updates, but you know, I can obviously talk about it just because we would definitely want justice for his parents and for him. So we'll just talk about him a little bit and that's it. All right. So y'all get you something to drink, a relaxing chair bed. If you are at work, have a good work night. And thank you so much for tuning in. And y'all, let's go ahead and check out Shades Tube. Okay, let's go over here in the bushes. Not bushes, but over here in the chat, y'all. Let's see what y'all talking about. Okay. Okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and do the show. Hmm. Let's see. And let's go ahead and put these up too. Hold on. And don't forget, guys, absolutely no more than you can do emojis. I think you can do up to 4. And no spamming, no profanity, or dropping links unless you are a mod. And no disrespect, period. You know what I'm saying? No no trolling like you're crazy. We can troll a little bit, but not like crazy trolling. You know what I'm saying? Because we can have fun over here, you know, and just keep it respectful. That's it. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, God. So we're just gonna call this weekly. No, what? Actually, we won't. Let's see. What can we say? Let's just call it this right here. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and start this out. Okay. So the person, oh my God, he named what? I didn't even see this yesterday. Okay. So let me first go to this right here first regarding Diddy. Wait a minute. It's a lot of stuff here. Let me see. Where is that? Let's go to that first. Hold on. I got to find the daggone thing. Okay. So here it is right here. I don't know which one I want to read. I don't want this one. Let's do this one right here. Well, actually, let's go to this one. Okay. So you guys remember when I told you that a witness was going to, I believe, the grand jury on, I think that was Tuesday, and this witness had evidence regarding Diddy. Okay, so that's what we're getting ready to uncover right now. Anyway, Courtney Burgess, a Sean Diddy Combs investigation court witness, told News Nation that he was given 11 flash drives containing at least 8 X tapes involving 8 celebrities. Burgess testified before the Combs grand jury in the Southern District of New York on Thursday. I thought it was Tuesday, so it was Thursday. Among the 8 celebs who were Combs victims, 2 to 3 were minors, according to Burgess. Burgess said he was working in Atlanta when his former associate, Kim Porter, an ex-girlfriend of Combs, shared the flash drives with him. Burgess also received a manuscript from Porter's alleged memoir titled Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. The book details physical abuse, sexual coercion, and other acts of violence Combs allegedly committed. The $22 paperback had a quiet release on Amazon, but sales skyrocketed after the news of Combs' arrest and the shocking details of the indictment against him. Aria Mitchell, Burgess' attorney, said the alleged tapes tell the story of what Diddy has done over the past 30 years, his deviant activities. I would imagine that is what is incomposed or incapacitated if said flash drives exist, Mitchell said on Banfield. Burgess says he's no longer in possession of the tapes. So where are the tapes? Anyway, attorney Mark, I guess this is Gerokos, said he is not buying the new allegations. He said, I think the prosecutors think he failed the small test. And I suspect the prosecutors brought him in front of the grand jury because I don't think anyone is buying what he's selling. Combs, as you guys know, pleaded not guilty to federal ex trafficking charges contained in an indictment until the day after his September the 16th arrest. Charges include allegations he coerced and abused women for years, aided by associates and employees, and silenced victims through blackmail and violence, including kidnapping, arson, and physical beating. He has remained incarcerated pending a May the 5th trial after 2 judges denied bail and rulings being appealed to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. New charges, evidence, or additional defendants in his investigation could delay his court date. Combs has been at the center of a storm of controversy and legal trouble involving multiple individuals who have come forward with allegations of sexual assault against them, leading to a series of lawsuits. So, again, let's go over this really quick so we can get a good understanding. Thank you, Jermaine. Okay. So, this dude, Burgess, this is him right here. If you can see him. Goodness. That's him right there, okay? Yeah. I am wrapped up underneath this daggone thing. Okay, so he said he saw 8 X tapes in at least 2 celeb minors. Now, who do you guys think these celeb minors are? 2 of them. Who do you guys think that is? Let me read some of these comments right here. Patricia said they don't have to be afraid of the bully anymore, so they can tell the truth. But if he ever gets out, he will be like Trump. He will hunt people down and destroy them. You don't know, Jermaine? People, what the F y'all so stuck on? When they ready to tell what happened or what took so long. P. Diddy wasn't your average Joe. Diddy had lots of money, control, empower. People feared him and knew nobody would believe them. For example, like Trump, he have a lot of power and money, still running for president. And then this dude start laughing. Okay. Harry said dude saw 2, maybe 3 minors, which is compatible to me saying I ordered a steak and maybe one, I ordered 1 or 3. If he saw 2, maybe 3, I bet dude don't know the names of the people he saw, yet they were famous. Um, Harry didn't say, well, if he's accusing Diddy, he better know for sure. Actually, won't make a difference because his wrath will be the same. Okay, so Blair said, why the same New York City court justices don't get Trump to prison and left P. Diddy alone? More of those evidence cannot use in court at all. The investigator sent all those videos to the media personalities and they are showing it to the public. Okay. Um, Vonnie said, so who did this guy give the flash drive to? I think he looks pretty sleazy, but I believe him. Kim Porter was writing about Diddy supposedly, so maybe she trusted him or wanted him to witness what the diddler was capable of. But geez, why not the cops or FBI instead? And I said the same thing. And again, those 2 minor celeb kids only make me think of 2 people, and that's it. And I hope it's not them, but that's the only 2 that comes to mind. Those 2 that I'm thinking about. So let's see here. So that's the truth. Let me go back to that story, the other part of it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's read this one, see if they go in a little bit more detail on this. So let's see. See if they go into any more detail about these videos. So yeah, he said in those tapes, they feature 6 male and 2 female stars, alleging 2 to 3 of the Hollywood faces were minors. So 6 male and 2 female, and they are stars. And he believed all of the A-listers were under the influence. and seem to be victims of Combs, not perpetrators. Okay. So he also talked to press. He spoke to press outside of the Manhattan federal courthouse where he testified on Thursday, revealing he was contacted by federal agents from the Department of Homeland Security and he was subpoenaed after they learned of him allegedly possessing the 11 flash drives. Hey, Tony Vance, what's up? What's up? He was ordered by the court to turn over all records, including thumb drives, hard drives, electronic storage devices, or devices containing videos and or other files depicting Diddy, according to a news publication. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, let's see what else. So, the Aria Mitchell Kidd, who is the Burgess lawyer, she doubled down on the realness of the tapes. However, telling the Post last month she can verify that the tapes exist, alleging one of the male celebs in the videos was more high profile than Mr. Combs. So, who in the heck is this male celeb who is more high profile than Sean Combs? Who do you guys think that is? I hope it's not Jay Z. Because she just said a male celeb that was in that video, okay? And this person is higher than Sean Diddy Combs. So who do you guys think it is? Let's see what they're gonna say. Um, Proud American said they need to drop the Epstein tapes and the Diddy tapes all at once. Put hella rich, you can't touch me, people behind bars. Okay, let's see what else. Hmm. Marsha said this is what Diddy and the press said. This dude that is singing like a bird needs to be put in a protective custody. Those people in those tapes are going to come after him and unalive him. He should have kept his mouth shut. Dick Tyler said Diddy getting away with murder since the early 90s. He's just a little fish in a huge pond. Gotta be. I'm thinking it may be because he just said the person is higher than Diddy. So I can only imagine it has to be, well, I don't know if it has to be, but it just sounds like it could be this person right there on the screen. Okay? Allegedly. But yeah, this is a hot mess. He found 11, they said 11 tapes. Okay? 11 tapes, flash drives, and all. Hmm. And they had about 8 different celebrities. Mm-mm-mm. So no telling what he had the people doing these tapes and stuff. And another thing, I asked this before, I'm asking this again. Why did he leave all of these things, in this place, his houses and stuff, where somebody can easily, get these things? That's weird. Hmm. Okay, let's move on, guys. Yeah, let's to the next one. Okay, we just went over that one. Hmm. So, okay, we got that story already. Hold on, let me just go down, guys. This is the same story. Hold on, let me go down. So they also said that Diddy allegedly required required celebrities to sign an NDA for the freak off parties, y'all. Can y'all believe that? So he made every person, like the celebs that were there for the freak off, he made them sign an NDA, allegedly. Let's see here. Okay. And then let me tell y'all some more news. Whack 100, you guys, alleges Diddy's son was caught with a transgender woman. Now, again, I don't know how true this is. These are all allegations. So, I mean, you guys can feel free to look it up. But these are all allegations. We don't know for sure if these stories are actually 100% real. Let me see. So he said, hold on. He also questioned the paternity of Diddy's other son. I mean, he's done a lot. I guess Christian. Yeah, I don't know. He kind of look like his dad to me. So let's see here. Let's see here. That's what they got here. So he alleges that Christian Combs, aka King Combs, has been caught in actual situations with transgender women. He then told Christian Combs to leave his people alone if he sees them. If he sees what? If he sees, or does it do he mean if he sees them? Then he said, "Wigger, you f with transgenders." Hold on, let me see what else we got here. And then he said, "Wigger, you know, which son is that? The one that looks like it." Okay, and then Rack 100 struggled to remember the other child's name. Hold on, let me see. Because he didn't know which one he was referring to, and they had to remind him. This damn phone is just moving all around. I don't know what the hell be going on with this phone? I'm gonna go back to the story, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. And then they had to remind him that he was talking about Christian Combs. And then he decided to allege that one of Diddy's other sons wasn't biologically his, the one that looked like that, and the other one ain't his. He tossed off. Okay, so I guess he said the other child did not look like Diddy, so therefore he don't think that's Diddy's son. That's weird. That's very strange. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so anyway, hold on, let me go back to the beginning of this. So again, he said that Diddy's son has been caught with a transgender woman. What do you guys think about that? If that's true, this is all allegedly. We don't know if this is true. Whack 100 could be lying. Ryan said, "Who cares, bro? Just let it play out. They will be humble soon by the truth." Let's see, they said this dude called himself a gangster. What a joke. Messy bottom boy. Okay. 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 So anyway, like I said, this is what this dude said. I don't know if it's true. Whack 100 could be telling a lie. I don't know, but he did say that one of Diddy's son was out with a transgender woman. All right. Hmm. He was caught with one. So this news story right here. Let's see who this is right here. Hold on, let's see what this happened right here. Okay, this is a different one right here. I'll go with this another day. Okay, let's go back up here. Okay, so what else do we have about that? They also said the names will shock you in Diddy's scandal. Now let's see if they even can hunt around to what names they think are in this on this list. And they said many of the victims were minors, some as young as 9 years old. And they said that his case is getting deeper and darker with each passing day. Hey, Aggie, thank you so much for tuning in. This is crazy. Yeah, I know. He may be lying about some. I don't know if he's lying about everything. Happy and blessed Sunday, Aggie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so his lawyer, Tony Busby, said he has said that there are not only various prominent names from Hollywood who are involved in the crimes, but some of the victims are minors, some as young as 9 years old. Goodness. So anyway, these shocking allegations came at a press conference that Busby held Tuesday in Houston. He said, "We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence implicates. The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already, but because of the nature of this case, we are going to make damn sure that we right, but that we are right before we can do that." And then he said the names will shock you. He said that there were big names who were willing participants and bystanders who egged on and enabled Combs, which he did the nefarious acts. Hmm, okay. Oh, there you go, y'all. This was crazy. But they said there's some high profile celebs on there that's involved in Diddy's scandal. And some of the names on the list will shock you. Hey, Steph, thank you so much for tuning in. And he also said that some kids are involved. Now, if Sean Combs messing with kids, that's crazy. Hmm. And the thing about it, if they do have video of him doing all of this stuff, he can kiss his freedom goodbye for real. He won't be out for a long, long time because those videotapes, if anything is on there that's incriminating, those are going to be what they're gonna, put him away for a long time. They're gonna base it right on what they see in those videos. And if he has minors in there doing any type of weird stuff, yeah, his stuff is clearly over. So here's a list. This person got all these people on this list. She said Ashton, Leonardo, Mary J, Jay Z, Bieber, Little Bow Wow, Kim, Britney Spears, Beyonce, R. Kelly, Aaliyah, Miami, Clive, Clive Dittler's sons, Obama, Hillary, Kevin, Jeff, Will Smith, Jada. All right, so I guess that's some type of list right there. I mean, I don't know where this person get all these names from, but yeah, I guess it's their own personal list who they think is going to be on the action one. And then this person got more names. This is a different person. John Legend, Nicole Richie, Paris Hilton, Naomi Campbell. And let's see. She got all these names of him. I'm not going to read all these names. This is a lot of people. And this person got everybody name on here. Okay, but anyway, it's a lot of people names that this person has saying that they could be on the list. Somebody else said, but Obama, T.D. Jakes, Roland Martin. Okay, Cora said there is no excuse for those hideous crimes he committed. All participants, voluntarily and non-voluntarily, need to be exposed. And it is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on, y'all. So anyway, that was a trip right there. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, so they also said that Burgess names Beyonce and Jay-Z in testimony on Diddy's assault on Cassie. Let's see what they say. Not yet. Okay, so here we go right here. Let's go ahead and do this. So they said, dude name is Courtney Burgess. All right, we already know that. Okay, let's go down. Let's see. So on a show that he did, the Burgess dude, he told shocking details about who Cassie called after Diddy allegedly assaulted her in the hotel. According to Burgess, Cassie reached out to Beyonce, what? And other women for support. Cassie got whooped down. Everybody's seeing that, right? Beyonce then told Sean Jay-Z Carter about the incident, and he seemingly ignored Diddy's actions. Beyonce told Jay, "Why you ain't comfort him?" Because Diddy would have easily found her. This is when Porter stepped in and helped her escape. Porter also gave Cassie access to Diddy's infamous freak-off tapes as future evidence. Kim got tired, you understand? Burgess said she was tired of his nose broke, tired of him sleeping with her best friends, tired of him sneaking downstairs to be with Cassie, tired of doing the threesomes and foursomes. What? Mm-mm-mm. So he was sneaking out with Cassie. We already knew this. And then downstairs in the house. And then he was doing all this other stuff in these freak offs and then having Kim do stuff. This is crazy. Let's see what else we got in this on this thing right here. Let's see what other people are saying. Dion said Kim and Cassie, along with the others, made bad choices. You reap what you sow. Let's see. Somebody said, we already know Jay-Z and Beyonce were no doubt in it, in all that crap. Okay? Let's see what else we got. Okay. Anthony said Beyonce and Jay-Z are as guilty as P. Diddy is. They have all participated in the abuse of children and they have unalive people and have gotten away with it. Hmm. Somebody said it doesn't say they participated, it says they knew. Okay. Anyway, that's a damn trip, y'all. That whole entire story right there. Let's see what the gift said. There's more people like Diddy, and it's been going on for 60 years or longer. Ain't nobody talking about these guys. I agree with you. Let me sit back up this real quick. I agree with you on that. And there's also a lot of people right now that are in trouble right now for the same crime or similar, and they don't talk about it like they talk about Diddy, which is crazy. But let's see what else we got, y'all. This is a lot. So we just covered Diddy's thing. Let's see. And they definitely said those names will shock you. Okay, so no telling who names, what stars are named. Okay, let's see if I covered everything with Diddy. Let's look up here. Hold on. So a former Playboy model says Sean Diddy Combs made her watch Jennifer Lopez video at freak offs. Okay, that's weird. See, the thing about it, these people are coming up with everything, you know, that Diddy did around them or close to them or to them when they was linking up with them or whatever. Everybody's coming out just telling anything and everything. So a former Playboy model says Sean Diddy Combs made her watch Jennifer Lopez video at a freak off. Let's see. Let's see. She said Rachel Kennedy claims the footage was playing on a continuous loop in Diddy's Tokyo hotel room. So that's tripped out. So allegedly he made her watch J Lo music video on repeat. That's crazy by itself. Also, Ray J admits he got loud and aggressive with Sean Diddy Combs' son before Chris Brown stopped the fight outside of a club. So that's why they were trying to fight him because he had got loud and aggressive. Okay. Those other rich guys use butt plugs. They can be hooked up to the shower trees. That's what's out. So let's see. That's all I got on that article right there, guys. Let's see what this looks in the comment section. Let's talk about J-Lo. Okay, let's see. So Diane said, "You are just as guilty as the rest of them. You freak, you watched it. Why? Why didn't you call the police? You have robbed just like the rest of the freaks. Stop embarrassing yourself." Okay. Let's check it out. Okay, let me take it off here. Let me go back to where I was at. Okay, so this model was made to watch J Lo's freak off videos or whatever the case is, which is crazy. And hopefully all of this will come up. I mean, will come out at the court. At the trial in May. I think that's it with the Diddy's news. I'm just looking through it to make sure, guys. Hey, and one more story about Diddy. Kalina Harper says Diddy calling her 56 times wasn't witness tampering. Okay, so let's see. Let me go back. Okay, here we go. Let's look. Let's look. So here we go. So it says Kalina Harper from former bad boy group Diddy Dirty Money says she's ready to tell the truth when it comes to Don Richard and disgraced rap star Sean Combs. Harper, who signed onto Richard's lawsuit, says that the falling rap tycoon called her phone 56 times. She said it was not witness tampering and maintains that Richard is just weird. Let's see what else we got right here. So anyway, Diddy had called Harper over 100 times. Now, they claim those calls stopped after Harper made a statement claiming she never witnessed the abuse listed in Richard's filing. Okay. She said they basically denied post bail because he called me 56 times. I would get in court and stand up for my lawyer if I need to. It would be no different if it was you and me, she expressed. So she said that he did not, when he called that many times, it wasn't witness. It wasn't, what did they call that? Witness something. Let's see what they wish to say. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I forget what they call that. I guess they call it tampering with the witness, I think. So she said that's not what he was doing, period. But I thought she said it was before, but I guess she changed it up. Somebody said, why can't she speak the truth? Why do people want it to be one sided? If Dawn gets to put her in the lawsuit, why can't he have the nerve to respond? Somebody says it's called a payoff. Somebody says she got paid to say this. It's that obvious. Let's see. Diane said all of Diddy's friends is like roaches crawling out of the woodwork. Be careful who you pick as a friend. They unalive me saying disgrace. Everything. Everything they have him for is allegedly. It's not even been etched. Hold on, y'all. Etched and this thing I'm thinking about coming on in stone yet. He's innocent until proven guilty. Okay, definitely, most definitely. So again, Kalina Harper says Diddy calling her 56 times wasn't witness tampering. Okay, so there you go. All right, so that's gonna be it with that Diddy news because you can go on and on and on. Every time I click back on the page, there's something new and stuff. But I know one daggone thing. Um, you better hope and pray no one else files a lawsuit. Period, because he has a lot going on, and I just know some of these jury people are going to hear some of this stuff because how can they not hear it? You know. So let's go ahead and talk about this other topic here um, about the daughter who cooked her mom on the grill. Let's go ahead and switch to that, y'all. Let's find it real quick. See, I got to find it first, so just bear with me. gonna have to just look it up real quick. Let's see. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I'm gonna type in a daggone thing. The woman who cooked child. I mean, her mom. Let's see. I'm gonna have to just put it in here. Let's put it over here because I can never find anything on this phone. Let's see. Let's see. Let me do this real quick, y'all. I'm just misspelling stuff, typing stuff. What I'm gonna find now. Let's see what this is it here. No, this is not it right here. Okay, let's see if I can. These people don't have the right. Here it is right here. So, God, it took me forever to find it, guys. Really? Okay. So here are the two girls. Well, they're not little girls like that, but here are the two young ladies right here. So anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all the story real quick. So a Maryland woman is accused by prosecutors of unaliving her mother, dismembering her with a chainsaw, and then attempting to burn her remains on a grill in a fire in the back of their house. Can y'all believe that? Candace Craig, 46, is on trial this week in allegations of murder in connection with the unaliving of her mother, 71-year-old Margaret Craig, whose remains were discovered by police in trash bags in the basement of her Hyattsville home in May 2023. This is not the right story. Hold on. But I can't tell y'all about this too, but this is not the right story. Okay, let me go to the right one. I'm not gonna tell y'all about that, y'all. But anyway, that's crazy. I thought this is. Let me know this is the right one because they just said she was put on the grill. This is the right one. Yeah. Well, this is the one. They said they put her body on the grill and then in a fire in the back of their house. Okay. So Candace, 46, is on trial this week on allegations of murder in connection with the unaliving of her mother, 71-year-old Margaret Craig, whose remains were discovered by police in trash bags in the basement of her Hyattsville home in May 2023. So I guess after she dismembered her mom with a chainsaw, then she attempted to burn her remains on a grill in a fire in the back of their house. Let's see. So they said that, let's see. So they said the unaliving happened after the girl's grandmother accused her mother of stealing money from her bank account. What? On the day of May 23rd, 2023, Hardy said she heard a scream inside the home and recalled her mother telling her to stay out of her grandmother's bedroom. Craig allegedly told her that if she were to go to jail, Hardy was to look out for her sisters. And, okay, the following day, Hardy testified she went inside her grandmother's room and found the victim's body in a bin with a trash bag over her head and blood on the carpet. Hardy confronted her mother, who allegedly told her they needed to dispose of the body by either burning it up, using acid, or chopping it up. Hardy claimed to jurors that days later, after buying grilling supplies, including a can of gasoline at Home Depot, Craig attempted to burn the body in the back of the house, but it didn't work because neighbors noticed the fire had spread and contacted the fire department, according to Fox 5. So the next morning, Hardy and Craig brought the victims' remains inside after they had time to cool off. Then Craig allegedly purchased a chainsaw on Amazon and cut up her mother's body in the basement. Damn, these girls are evil. Then on June the 2nd, 2023, officers were called to the home for a welfare check after a neighbor reported her missing. Officers immediately smelled decomposition and saw blood by 3 white plastic garbage bags, according to charging documents. Investigators allegedly later found a chainsaw with human remains on it, as well as blood spatter and cleaning supplies in the basement. This is crazy as hell, you guys. So how could you even do all this weird stuff? Something must be wrong with this shit. Because how could you actually do all this stuff to your parents? Just some evil ass girls. Because how could you, hey Joe 449, how could you dismember your mom? And then didn't you just say she got mad because stealing out of a bank account or something like that? Yeah. So she decided to unalive her mom, try to grill her on the grill. I guess that didn't work all the way. So then she decided to put her in a plastic bag, and then later on decided to cut her up. That's crazy. Hmm. Let's see. No, not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna have to watch it. And thank you for the cash up last night too. I didn't see it till after I got off of my live. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. So this is crazy right here though. Hmm. So like I said, guys, she is on trial and hopefully justice will be served on this lady. It does not even make any sense. I mean, what is the point of doing all this? She put the body in a bin with a trash bag over her head. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. It's a crazy story, y'all. But anyway, my prayers are standing out to the mom's family and friends, and may justice be served. Okay, point blank. That's crazy. Cooking her mom. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. So now we're gonna go ahead and recap this young thug stuff real quick. I can't get over the one I just read about this lady. That's crazy, y'all. Hmm. Can you really? I mean, something must be wrong with this lady because you have to have a different mindset to first to fight your mom, to do anything to your mom, but then to um, try to burn her up. Not burn her up. Yeah, basically, yeah, because she was putting her on the grill to cook her. Then dismembering her. I mean, you can be pretty evil. You really do. Then you cut the body all the way up to hide from getting caught, but then you're gonna end up getting caught anyway. That's stupid. Because once the police came in and do a welfare check, they're gonna see you stuff. Like I said, people are explaining crazy, at least some. And when parents notice this when their children are younger, I think they should be basically trying to get their kids some help. Because like again, it's one thing to unalive somebody, but it's another thing to try to grill them, um, and then dismember the body parts. I mean, the body. And then this is your mom. That's crazy. With a chainsaw. I mean, something is wrong with you doing all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I hope they did do some type of mental evaluation because this person's not normal for real. She could not be normal because there's no way you would be doing all that because you're mad at your mom. That's crazy. The daughter. Hmm. Okay, let's go ahead and move to this next story. So anyway, guys, the ex-Louisville officer guilty of violating Breonna Taylor's civil rights. See what happened with him. Okay, so he was guilty of violating Breonna Taylor's civil rights. All right, and that is police officer Brett Hankerson. So he had a retrial of the federal case against him. Let's see. So what will be happening here? So anyway, they said the guilty verdict came hours after the jury acquitted Hankerson of a second count of violating the civil rights of three of Taylor's neighbors who lived in an adjacent apartment that was also struck by gunfire during the raid. Now, after the partial verdict was delivered, jurors who remained deadlocked on the count specifically related to Taylor were instructed by the judge to continue deliberating. The jury returned a guilty verdict on that account shortly after 9:30 p.m., according to Louisville ABC affiliate WHAS. Anyway, the family and friends of Taylor hugged each other and cheered after leaving court late Friday night. Let's see. Anyway, Taylor, you guys, was fatally shot during the March 2020 raid. The three officers fired dozens of rounds after her boyfriend fired one round at them, striking one of the officers. Hankinson fired 10 rounds through Taylor's sliding glass door and window, which were covered with blinds and curtains. Several of the rounds traveled into Taylor's neighbor's apartment where three people were at the time. None of the 10 rounds hit anyone. Anyway, prosecutors argued Hankinson's use of force was unjustified, but it put people in danger and violated the civil rights of Taylor and her three neighbors. The indictment alleged Hankinson deprived Taylor of the right to be free from unreasonable seizures and deprived her neighbors of the right to be free from the deprivation of liberty without due process of law. Hmm. Now, let's see what all this stuff. Hold on, let me just read this, y'all. And it says several witnesses, including Louisville current police chief, testified during the trial that the former officer violated Louisville police policy requiring officers to identify a target before firing, according to the Associated Press. The defense argued during the trial that Hankinson had joined a poorly planned raid. Excuse me, hold on. And that he fired his weapon after believing someone was advancing toward the other officer. The charges carry a maximum sentence of life in prison if convicted. So let's see what else. Hmm. So let's see this right here. Here we go. Let's do a lot. Let's see. Okay, let's see what this thing right here. Okay. Hold on, let me just look at the show. This and all this stuff right here. And this retrial, y'all, was like the third trial for Hankinson, following the initial mistrial, as well as a state trial in 2022. And there at the state trial, he was acquitted of multiple wanton endangerment charges. Hmm. So when he had his retrial, they say he got emotional at times, over 2 days of testimony. So I guess he was up there crying, I guess. He also told jurors, he was trying to stay alive and trying to keep his partners alive during that time when this all happened. He also insisted the only person his bullets could have struck was the shooter, saying there was zero risk of anyone outside the threat, according to WHAS. He said that night was the first time he fired his gun in nearly 20 years of policing. Anyway, Higginson was fired from the Louisville Metro Police Department for violating department procedure when he wantonly and blindly fired into the apartment. The two other officers involved in the raid were not were not charged. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron called Taylor's unaliving a tragedy, but said the two officers were justified in their use of force after having been fired upon by Walker. Anyway, Brett Hankinson was found guilty by a jury of his peers for willfully depriving Breonna Taylor of her constitutional rights, said Attorney General Merrick B. Garland. His use of deadly force was unlawful and put Miss Taylor in harm's way. This verdict, this verdict is an important step toward accountability for the violation of Breonna Taylor's civil rights. But justice for the loss of Miss Taylor is a task that exceeds human capacity. Hmm. So let's see what else they got. Okay, let's see. All right. So what had happened? Let me just tell you what happened real quick. Just give you a fresh thing. So plainclothes officers were serving a warrant. They were serving a warrant searching for Taylor's ex-boyfriend, who they alleged was dealing drugs when they broke down the door to her apartment. He was not at the home department, but her current boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, thought someone was breaking into the home, and then he fired one shot with a handgun, striking one of the officers in the leg. The three officers returned fire, shooting 32 bullets into the apartment. The original indictment alleged Hankinson had also violated Walker's civil rights, though Walker was removed from the charge at the beginning of the retrial. Okay, so that's the daggone trip. So let's see what some of these comments said real quick. Teresa said, ex-boyfriend out there, where was he? Investigation effed up due to the department not checking his current physical address. He should not have even been there. Walker shot one time. Cops shot 32 times. Can anyone say over KILL? So somebody was talking about the boyfriend shooting at the cops, but the boyfriend said the reason why he started shooting because he thought they were being, it was being a home invasion. He didn't know who those people were. He couldn't see them or anything, so that's why he grabbed his GUN and started shooting. So he said also he shot at them because they did not announce themselves, and he thought they were an intruder. Hmm. Gail said her boyfriend should be in prison. He's the one that shot through the door at the cops and started that ball rolling, locked them up. Another commenter said what started the ball rolling was the cops being at the wrong address. And I agree because if I recall the story, there was a whole lot of stuff involved with them coming to that address in the first place, looking for her ex-boyfriend. They didn't even know. They didn't even know for sure if he was even there. You see what I'm saying? They had like the wrong information, old information, and to study them checking and stuff to make sure they didn't do that. They just went on and went to the house, the apartment anyway. You know what I'm saying? And just broke. I think they just pushed, opened the door or whatever the case is with that thing they used. So of course, if you are in the bed sleeping and you hear somebody coming to your place, you're gonna grab a weapon. And if they did not say police or anything else like that, how would you know who it is? If you're in bed sleep or halfway to sleep, how would you know? Yeah, that was annoying with those kids. Not kids, but the daughter. I'll have to check that out. Okay, so yeah. Somebody say, I remember this. That poor girl just doing what every one of us does at bedtime, sleepy. And they just came right in, looking for a boyfriend, start, and then really basically they did not say who they were. Now, some people did say they did say, some people did say the police announced themselves, but he said that he did not, the boyfriend said he did not hear anything, hear them say anything. He thought it was an intruder, and that's the reason why he started shooting. But if the police would have made sure that they had everything under control and knew the information they should have known, this wouldn't have happened. Because again, you have to make sure the person stays in their place. You have to make sure of those things. You just can't coming into a house or apartment or whatever late at night and doing the most, and people don't know what you're there for. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. Because of course, if you're laying in the bed asleep and somebody do that, you're not thinking about no cop. You're thinking of somebody trying to do a home invasion. So you're gonna grab your weapon and start shooting. And that's what happened here. And then the cops start shooting back. It's unfortunate that Breonna Taylor lost her life over this. Because again, if the cops would have did their job efficiently, none of this would have happened. He was at the wrong place, everything. Because that her old boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, was not living there. That's a trip. But anyway, my prayers are still extended out to her parents and her family and friends, and may she continue to rest in peace. And I'm glad that somewhat justice was served on this ex cop. Right, they just went right in. Yeah, I know, but still, you can still say police. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I had when I had covered this case, I talked about the no knock warrants and all that stuff. And again, like I said before, regardless, I think they should once they get in, let people know it's the police. Because if you don't know and you lay in bed sleeping, you're gonna be grabbing your weapon because you don't know who it is. So, you're gonna grab your weapon to defend you and yourself and your family. So I think they should have said police and also made sure who lived in that home before they did all this point blank. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, hold on. So at that sweep that they did, the Federal Bureau of Investing, no, the Federal, what is it called? Yeah, Federal Bureau of Prisons. I think that's what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, when they did that little raid the other day at the jail where Sean Combs is, they did seize some things. They seized some drugs and weapons. Okay, so I'm guessing that some of the inmates might have had these things inside of their little cell or whatever the case is. Let's see what they're saying real quick. What time is it? Okay, we got about another 15 minutes. Hold on. Oh my gosh, what happened to the story? Trying to find the rest of the story. Yeah, this long. Let me go do this. So let's see. So they said federal authorities have confirmed that they seized drugs, homemade weapons, and electronic devices during a sweep of the jail where Sean Diddy Combs is being held on ex-trafficking conspiracy. I mean, excuse me, ex-trafficking conspiracy charges ahead of a trial next year. I was right when I said that. So the Bureau of Prisons, which headed up the interagency sweep of MDC, which is the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, that began on Monday, said the action was not related to Combs' detention, but was pre-planned and coordinated to ensure the safety and security of staff and inmates. Hmm. So let's see what else they got here real quick. Oh, let's see what they got here. So they said the jail, which holds 1,200 people, has been under renewed scrutiny since two men were fatally stabbed over the summer. Five inmates were later charged with murder. Four other detainees and a guard were also charged with assault over incidents that included a man who was stabbed 44 times by three gang members and one in which an inmate was stabbed in the spine with a makeshift ice pick. Let's see. That's crazy. Okay. So let's read two or three comments. Okay, somebody said, I know that administrators are irritated by the housing of Sean Combs. Got to dot every procedure and boarding laws. He has made a lot of people mad. Um, this dude said, I know everybody reading this news. This story is a total lie. This story is a total lie. The Department of Correction have had plenty of time to go and do a sweep and make sure that there were no illegal weapons and drugs and any other types of comments are bad, but they keep putting it off. They want inmates to have contraband and illegal content because they make money off of it and charge the inmates more time. The reason they make money off of it is because they charge the individuals and add more fines and penalties to their sentence. Okay. Somebody said, is Trump going to be kept in the same prison? Could that be the reason for the sweep? Reach out to us, please. Hmm. Somebody said Diddy is not in jail. There is positive proof. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Alex said, I remember many moons ago, Iraq said you could buy anything in America. Oh my Lord. Okay, but that's a trip, guys. That's a trip. That's not a trip out thing. So they did when they did the raid at the prison where not prison but at the jail where Diddy is, they seized drugs, weapons, homemade weapons, and all types of stuff. So hopefully doing that will make, along with some other things, will make the prison a little bit more safer and less, more safer and just, cleaner and every day gonna thing else because, pretty sure it wasn't up to par. It's not up to par in any type of way. Mhm. Let's see if I got a chance for another story. I do. So I supposed to do that young thug thing. Let me do that real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so here it is right here. So they said rapper Young Thug is a free man. Here are things to know about his plea. So let's see here. Let's see. So I'll just tell you guys, you already know who Young Thug is. He's an ATL based artist whose given name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams. Young Thug is known for his eccentric style, mumble rap, and squeaky, high pitched vocals. Okay. Young Thug, let's go down. Let's see. So he was originally indicted and arrested May 9th, 2022, and more charges were added in a subsequent indictment that August. The second indictment accused Young Thug and 27 others of conspiring to violate Georgia's Racketeer Influence in Corrupt Organization Act, known as RICO. The rapper was also accused of participation in criminal street gang activities, as well as drug and GUN charges. Anyway, the prosecutors alleged that Young Thug and two other people co-founded a violent criminal street gang in 2012 called Young Spine Life, or YSL, which they say is associated with the National Bloods gang. The indictment says Young Thug made YSL a well-known name by referring to it in his songs and on social media. Prosecutors painted him as a gang leader known as King Slime, someone who calls the shots and directs others to engage in criminal activity. Let's see, it says, they said, we're not going to read this whole thing right here. Okay, we're going to go to this one. So this is the conditions of his sentence. First of all, he must stay away from the metro ATL area as defined by the census for the first 10 years of his probation, except for weddings, funerals, graduations, or a serious illness of immediate family. He can arrive 24 hours before the next event and must leave within 48 hours after. But he must also return to the Alaska area 4 times during each of his probation to make an anti-gang, anti-GUN violence presentation at a grade school, middle school, or high school, or at an organization like the Boys and Girls Club. They said those visits can count toward 100 hours of community service he must complete during each year of his probation. He also cannot have knowingly contact with any member of a criminal street gang. Hmm. They say he cannot participate in criminal street gangs and activity or promote any gang, including through hand signs. He also can't contact the victims in the case or their families. He cannot own a GUN, must not use drugs other than those prescribed to him, must submit to random drug tests, and must allow searches of himself and his property and electronics. Hmm. So what time is it, y'all? It is 1:23. Okay. Am I right? Yeah, it's 1 hour and 23 minutes, 1:14 out here. They sure they shot through the door. I think they shot through the door on her thing. Hopefully he doesn't. Let's see. Where we at? They said the conviction of this. Oh, he also, wait a minute, I didn't give y'all the rest of this. He cannot contact the victims in the case or their families. He may not own a GUN, must not use drugs other than those prescribed to him, and he must submit to a random drug test and must allow searches of himself and his property in electronics. And he cannot participate in any criminal street gang activity or promote any gang, including through hand signs. So let's see who is doing. So it's, okay, so let's do this again. We're not gonna go over that whole trial. Just know that he is out on bail or whatever you call it. He's on house arrest or at a halfway house. And he'll be on probation for I believe 15 years. 15 years. Wow. And I think that's it because they got this whole entire case, and I'm not about to go through this whole case. But you can definitely go to, let's see, you can go to AP, what is it called? apnews.com and just type in the search bar, rapper Young Thug is a free man. Here are things to know about this thing. So you can get a full understanding of his situation. Okay. How long we been over here? Yeah, 1 hour. Okay. And I should have read those. Let me see what some people say. If we got a comment section, we haven't even have one. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out. So I guess I won't be reading negative comments. So did I give y'all this one right here yesterday? Okay, I didn't tell y'all this yesterday. Let me go ahead and tell y'all this. So, like I said, with Young Thug, hopefully he will stay out of trouble and don't be, follow his probation, so he won't be back incarcerated. Because if he don't follow his probation, I think they say he can automatically get 20 years, if I'm not mistaken. So he definitely need to do exactly what they tell him to do. Period. Because you don't usually get those opportunities like that. Sometimes you just don't get them. And so when you do get them, you don't mess them up. Okay. So anyway, former CIA who is passing on reveals dark secrets about Area 51. He said he has nothing to lose, and that's the reason why he'll tell you things. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if I have that. I hope they didn't take it down. Let's see. And then after this, that's going to be it for the line tonight. What happened to the day of story? Oh my gosh. Let me go back to it, guys. Do it like this, wherever I was at. Let's go over here and do it like this so I can get on here. Let's go back to the story. Now let's see if it'll open up. I think they done took that story down, you guys. Damn. Why do they always take stuff down like that? So it must be true what he was saying. I'm not joking when I tell you they took it down. This is crazy. Let's see if I can pull it up again. Let's try it one more time. So this makes me think that these people got something to hide because why would you take the video down? It's supposed to be this dark secrets about Area 51. See if I can pull it up again. Nope. Let's see if we can type in that thing real quick again. Or get another. Let's see. Let's see. Copy. Let's see if we can copy this. Let's see. Let's see real quick. If we can go in here and get maybe you come up. They took it down. I don't see it on here at all. Oh no, here it is. We can see. Let me see what he said. Let's see what he said real quick. Nope, I don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see it right there. Let's see if we can put it up right here. Hmm. Hold on. Let's see if it's right here. Let's see if we can get it right here. So they said the 77-year-old ex-CIA official breaks silence on aliens, UFO, in Area 51. Hmm. Let's see if I can pull it up. I still can't pull it up. It makes stuff so complicated. Let's see if I can do it right here. Okay, let's see. Let's see what he said real quick, guys. Hold on. Let's see. So the dude's name is Boyd Bushman. He's a scientist who is passing on. They say he made a bizarre DEATH bed video claiming he knows what is really going on at Nevada's mysterious Area 51 and says that he reversed engineered flying saucers technology. Let's see. Let's see what he said was there. Hold on, let me look and see. Hold on, let me just look at it, y'all. Let me see. So he said, I guess there are different types of grays. This one looked a little bit oriental. It didn't look human as far as the skin tone and basically the shape of it and the size. The brain was kind of a little bigger and their noses was very, very small. Their ears were just like holes. Mouth was very small. Okay, so I guess this is what he's talking about, what he saw on Area 51. Let's see. Area 51. That's all I got on it. See, let's see. Yeah, that's all they have on there. He didn't say much. We still have it on this daggone site. So I tell y'all what, I'll be looking into this, and then on Monday we'll finish going over this story with you. Because I don't see everything on that. Okay, on that story. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this. This is a lot of weird stuff. All right. Well, I know one thing he said that he saw aliens. I know that for sure. That's what he was doing a description of. So we did get that part of it, but he did not say what else. I'm have to find the original story. I will see that they took that one out. And the other stories they have, um, they don't go into the strict details or anything. So yeah, I'll see if I can find it and then I'll screenshot it so it won't be gone away. Other than that, y'all, we are going to get ready to get out here because I'm so daggone tired. Every time I get on this computer, I get tired. Um, like I said on Monday, I've been looking at this article and trying to find it. I'm gonna try to find the original one that I had, or either just watch the video where he's talking about, and then I'll tell you guys everything that he's seen. But I do know that I just described an alien. I don't know if he was lying or tripping or what, but he's not the only scientist who ever says something like this when they get on their DEATH bed. So you just never know. I mean, what these people see on Area 51 that they're not telling us about. Period. You never know. But anyway, let's see. We are getting ready to get out of here, you guys. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see you back on Monday. And I'll try not to come on too late so I won't be tired. We're gonna try to change the time because I'm gonna go to bed on time and things like that. So I'm gonna try to change the time and stuff so we won't get tired or anything like that. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to Jermaine over here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be talking up on this live sometime with my eyes closed too, like now. Thanks to KMB. Thanks to Tony Vans. Excuse me, y'all. Thanks to Shell, Joe Fernan, Agif. And I'll look into this, the Courtney B interview. Let me screenshot this. And we'll do that on Monday too. Agif. Okay? Let me see. Let me do this like this. I'll look into all this since I don't have to do a live tomorrow. And we will have this on Monday, and we'll try to come in a little bit earlier. It'll still be a late night, but it won't be this late. Now our time just went back, so now it's 12:26 here. That's tripped out and stuff. Let's see, Nightbot always doing his job, and I think I covered everybody. So thank you guys so much, and thanks to everybody in the bushes and people who watch this in the replay. Don't forget, guys, if you want to show additional support to the channel, you can thumbs up this video. You can subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notifications so you will be notified when I put up a video. Okay? Other than that, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. You guys have a good weekend and good night. And I'll see you guys in my next live. Peace out. And we have to change the thing. Let's see. All right, y'all. Good night. And thanks everybody for all you do over here. Peace out. Thank you, Jermaine, even though I was half asleep. For real, I was half asleep tonight. Good night, y'all.